You know what a real U.S. president would do? Say that C-130s are on their way to Niger today with the water and the medicine and the food our troops need, that they will have a full fighter pilot escort there. And if the Nigerian government or any other third world thug tries to even turn on their air defense systems, we should show those leaders and those thugs what the target package looks like on their houses and their family members, because it should not be Americans that are suffering because President Biden and Blinken are so embarrassed that their strategy in Africa failed that they're willing to let Americans' conditions deteriorate.
Recently, Matt Gaetz, a US politician, made some controversial remarks about Africa that have stirred quite a debate. Today, I'm going to break down what he said, what it means for African leaders, and the potential impacts on international relations. First up, Gaetz raised serious concerns about the situation in the country of Niger. Over 1,000 American contractors are effectively being held hostage following a coup that overthrew the US-backed government. Gaetz criticized the Biden administration for not providing enough support to these Americans, highlighting their dire situation. They're facing shortages of essential supplies like medicine and are being used as bargaining chips. Gaetz painted a grim picture of the health conditions these contractors are enduring. Malaria, high blood pressure, you name it. He's calling for immediate action, even suggesting military escorts for supply planes. According to him, the administration's Africa strategy has failed, particularly in Niger, which was once considered a model of democracy. Billions of taxpayer dollars have been poured into the country, yet there's no clear plan to extract American personnel safely. Now, let's shift to Gaetz' direct message to African leaders. He urged them to wake up and challenge what he sees as Western manipulation and control. Gaetz questioned the motives behind US involvement in training African military leaders, implying it's a strategy to install puppet governments. He was critical of the Western narrative focusing on corruption and instability, arguing that these issues often stem from Western interference. Gaetz' message is that African nations need to break free from Western dominance and assert their independence. He encouraged African leaders to prioritize their people's well-being and resist being used as pawns in a larger geopolitical game. Unity and self-determination are key themes here. Of course, his remarks sparked a debate. Some agree with his assessment, pointing to historical and contemporary examples of Western interference in Africa. They argue that blaming African countries for their problems ignores the systemic factors and external pressures at play. Others, however, push back. They say Gaetz' claims oversimplify complex situations and promote a sense of victimhood. According to them, focusing solely on external factors deflects responsibility from African leaders who have also made poor decisions. So, what does this mean for African leaders? How do they plan to respond to Gaetz' strong warning? The impact on foreign policy could be significant. African governments might reconsider their approach to international relations and economic ties with the US. They could also take steps to address the concerns raised by Gaetz, ensuring compliance with international standards. This is Africa Social Intellect, your premier destination for thought-provoking discussions and insightful perspectives on the vibrant and diverse African community and beyond. Our dedication extends beyond conversations. In recognizing the importance of security, we provide essential information to help safeguard vulnerable nations. From navigating local challenges to assisting these vulnerable nations against imperialistic threats, we stand as a beacon of awareness and resilience. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share our news. If you're watching on Facebook or another platform, follow us and share this reliable news source. We hope you enjoy the news, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.